Hello and welcome back. Andy Bryan here again from the Soul Pathway. And today within this video I'm going to be providing you with a collective Soul Pathway reading for July 2021. We are going to be looking at the energy of the month ahead and what's in store for us. But before we do so, I wanted to recap on June 2021. Because it's been incredibly emotional for so many of us. We have experienced some tumultuous energy, some very intense energy, and a lot of people going through some incredible upheavals within their life. And I have to be honest with you and say that I've been going through that myself, and it's been incredibly challenging. And that's why I haven't done any videos for a while, because I've needed to take stock, reevaluate myself, and really check in with my emotions so that I could really work through what was coming through for me over the past 2 or 3 weeks, because it's been incredibly emotional and challenging for me, and I know from speaking to so many other people it's also been the same. So what I will say for those of you who are checking in with this video is to check in with yourself. Allow yourself to become present, relaxed and content. No matter what is going on around you, allow yourself to connect with what is happening within you with regards to your emotions. Allow yourself to feel into your emotions, connect with what they are and where they reside, and as you feel and connect with them, you can release them and let them go. But the most important thing is that you're present so that you can release yourself from these emotions, and also possibly release certain people in your life that you need to let go of in order for you to truly love, honor and appreciate yourself. So although June has been incredibly intense and emotional for each and every one of us, that doesn't mean to say that July isn't going to be much more stable and relaxed for us all. So allow yourself to relax, let go, and tune into this reading for July 2021. And what I will say is, as always, if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Also, if you would like any personal readings, I'm providing personal soul pathway readings where you can connect with your spiritual journey, where you are at the moment and what it is that you're working through. I've done lots of these readings now and people find them incredibly valuable. So if you would like some insights with regards to your journey, I'd be more than happy to guide you and support you on your spiritual journey. But let's jump in and look at the cards and what's in store for July, because the energy may have shifted somewhat. So allow yourself to tune in, connect with the cards, let go, and allow yourself to be in this very moment. Let's jump into the cards. So as always, what I love to do is pick a card from my Soul Pathway deck. So we look at where we are on our journey now collectively, what it is that we're going through, and then what we can do is look at what comes up for us in terms of how we work through these emotions and experiences, how we work through these situations that we're facing in our lives. Okay, so bear with me a moment while I tune into these cards and connect with what is coming up, really, because that's really important for each and every one of us. Just allow yourself to stay very present and connected to the now as well. Right, let's see what comes up. Right, I think that's the card that we'll choose, and then we'll look at the rest of the cards in a moment. So let's see what we've come here. Soul Awakening. I couldn't have put it better myself, really. I think each and every one of us is going through somewhat of a soul awakening. And soul awakening experiences can come in the form of many different, ways, really, where you're awakened to certain aspects within your life, or you're awakened to great change in your life right now. And we're all experiencing some great changes. And I think it's up to each and every one of us to embrace the journey ahead, so that we can tune in, connect with what is being awakened within us, either in our emotional world or even in our physical world as well. Whatever is coming up for you, allow yourself to embrace it and connect with what is coming through for you at this very moment in time, because we're all being guided to move forward with what is right and true for us, and to not stay too connected with the old self and our old systems and the old ways at which we used to live. We are awakening right now. We are, stepping into the age of Aquarius, and we're experiencing incredible shifts, each and every one of us, both personally and collectively. And we have to really go with the flow with what is coming from within, so that we can take the path of greater ease. And the truth is, there is no real ease on this journey. We're all going to be going through some challenging and emotional times from time to time, and we have to roll with it. We have to go with the flow of the river. As the river flows, we've got to allow ourselves to adapt and change and awaken to new aspects of who we are. So I'm going to read from the book here, because I got my book, and I like to share what has been written in the book as well. So bear with me as I read that for you now. Okay. The soul awakening can often come as a shake-up in your life, in which formerly buried aspects of ourselves suddenly become so evident that they can no longer be ignored. We might find ourselves in moments of crisis, in which our souls are yearning for deeper meaning and connection. What was familiar can now seem foreign to you. The unconscious becomes conscious as attributes of your soul are revealed. If you've pulled this card, be honest and transparent with yourself as your shadow is being uncovered. Although it may be uncomfortable, this will allow you to heal and awaken to who you truly are. So that's no doubt, in many ways, what I've experienced in my life and what I've been going through. There's been moments of crisis points, and knowing that these crisis points aren't a bad thing, however challenging they can be at a time. In many ways, they're just a time of transition. So we've got to go with the transitional phase of our life and embrace what is coming up for us. And like the last part of that reading, it said, although it may be uncomfortable, this will allow you to heal and truly awaken to who you are. So allow yourself to really connect with that at this moment in time. Okay, let's see what the rest of the cards bring in terms of what we're going to be working through at this time. And I'm going to give these cards a bit of a shuffle. I like to give them a shuffle before before I provide you with a full reading. And I always pull 3 cards from the rest of the deck, whereby we've got spirit animals, we've got archetypes, we've got the elemental cards, and many other cards within this deck to support you on your spiritual journey. So let's see what comes up for you, and even us collectively, as we tune into the cards and see what July 2021 brings. As I mentioned, if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I look forward to supporting you on this beautiful and incredible journey that we're experiencing right now. Take that card as my first card. Second card. I think. Pulled over here, so we'll pick up a third card here. Okay. So first of all, I just lay out the cards. So it's nice to lay out the cards, make sure they fit well within the screen. We've only got a small screen here. And we'll look at the first card, see what the first card comes up with. Very true, very true. So the wolf, the card of the wolf, and we've got, I don't know if you can see the number there, but it's number 55. So 55 is a number of great change, and I will say that the numbers on these cards don't specifically mean anything, but for me that is that meant something here, because 55 is all about, you know, being ready for great change. But what does the spirit animal of the wolf mean? You know, the spirit animal of the wolf is all about connecting with your purpose and your mission, because, you know, the wolf falls in the same family as the dog. So the dog is very much someone that's connected with their family, their soul family, or their tribe, which is a beautiful thing. So you connect with your soul family and your tribe, and you feel at one with them, which is beautiful. It's peaceful, and you feel very much content being surrounded by them. So with regards to the wolf, you will have many of those qualities within as well, or that is important for you to connect with at this moment. You really have to connect with your soul tribe at this moment to support you through this time of awakening, this time of great change for you. There's nothing to fear with this change, because you know, fear will bring, you know, this awakening will bring you much more enlightenment and joy within your life, however challenging it can be. But the spirit animal of the wolf, is very much more about following your own path and journey, doing what is right and true for you. Because as with the dogs like that soul family and that connection, and you have that, but wolves like to go on their path all on their own. They like to break free from the pack, and that is what you have to do here as well in order for you to connect with your purpose, connect with your mission. Allow yourself to break free from who you once were, to step into who you're meant to be, who you're driven to be within, because that soul awakening is in many ways that calling that's driving you, that's pushing you to say, now is my time to do what is right and true for me. And if you're a healer and therapist, maybe it's time for you to really step on your mission in order to support and heal others through these challenging moments in time, because they are very challenging moments, and we have to support one another. But if you're a healer, allow yourself to step into that place so that you can support others through the emotional challenges at which they're going through. So a beautiful card, but what I wanted to do is again read from, you know, the pack here, we'll read from the booklet, then we'll go to 55 and see what comes up with this. Okay. I love what's been written in this deck, and I have to thank my client and friend Becky Zal Sanchez for helping me edit these cards, because they are absolutely beautiful. So the spirit animal of the wolf awakens your wild spirit and brings freedom to your soul. Wolves guide you to follow your instincts and embrace your unique purpose. Wolves are much like dogs in the way that they have deep connections with their soul family. However, wolves like to break away from the pack and go it alone. If you've pulled this card, then take this time to honour your divine mission. Allow yourself to become the teacher as you pass on your lessons to support others. Trust your intuition, though, to guide you. Though always remember to lean on your tribe when you need and require assistance. And that's one thing I wanted to mention here, because this journey can be very challenging, and as we've experienced with June 2021, can be incredibly emotional at times. And you know, in many ways we wanted to stay connected with our divine mission purpose each and every time, but when we're going through emotional upheavals, you know, it can be incredibly challenging, which is why it's essential for you to lean on your soul family, lean on those connections to guide and support you as you awakens who you are, and you start to love, honor, and appreciate yourself, because in many ways that will help you to bring out your divine purpose and mission, help you to stay on track and stay true to yourself as well. So that's a beautiful card with regards to what we're going through with regards to this soul awakening. Connect with your purpose and passion and allow it to come through as you experience some of these emotional upheavals within your life. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Oh, wow, that makes so much sense as well. We've got the spirit animal of the snake. Oh, spirit animal of the snake is all about transmutation. It's all about healing and transformation in a different way. But you know, what does a snake do? It sheds old skin. It sheds its skin in order to become reborn. So it's allowing yourself to really go and delve deep within the darkness of your shadow, within your emotions, so that you can transmute your wounds, so that you can step into who you're meant to be. And you can see in many ways how that really connects with the spirit animal of the wolf there, because as you begin to shed your skin, you really connect with your purpose, your passion. You allow it to come through, and you step into who you are in a beautiful and unique way. So that's an incredible card there, absolutely incredible card for this reading. Okay, but yeah, let me just move that around again. So what I wanted to read out the snake here as well, and see what we've written in the booklet here. So the spirit animal of the snake represents transmutation, as I've already said, healing and rebirth. This is symbolized through the shedding of the snake's skin, signifying a deep transformation as a purifying of your mind, body and soul. If you've pulled this card, then you may be experiencing somewhat of a Kundalini awakening that is calling you to alchemize your wounds, whether they be mental, physical, spiritual or emotional. Snakes may show up as an invitation of initiation, as multiple snake bites support you in transmuting all poisons. Use the medicine of snake to heal deep wounds within you as you allow yourself to become reborn. So take your time to heal and work through some of the emotions that you have within. Yes, it can be challenging, but this is a period of rebirth for you. Rebirthing into something beautiful and really allowing yourself to connect with the blessings that are in your life. This new phase of your life will allow you to transform into a butterfly. Yes, I haven't obviously taken out the spirit animal of the butterfly within this deck, but in many ways that's what we're doing with the spirit animal of the snake. As we transmute those poisons, we usher in a new phase of our journey, and in many ways that is what the awakening is all about, stepping into that new phase of our journey and embracing all those emotions and feelings that we have within, so that we can transmute them and step into who we are meant to be. That's absolutely beautiful. And we'll go on to the final card here. Okay, move that over once more. Let's have a look at this. Wow, I don't know what to say. I'm just astonished. I'm absolutely astonished. You know, it just shows how much we are in tune with what is going on in our lives right now as we connect with spirit. These cards are absolutely incredible. I don't know what comes through these cards, but I just spoke to you about the spirit animal of the butterfly, and letting you know that it hasn't come up in this deck yet, but the spirit animal of the butterfly has just come through. And what does that mean? It means we're ushering a new phase of our journey, a new cycle of life. And interesting thing about the butterfly is about transformation, spreading your wings and allowing yourself, to grow and transform. But the interesting thing about the butterfly is that they have different stages and phases on their journey anyway. They start off in this cocoon, and then they transform into a caterpillar, and then they become reborn into the actual butterfly itself. So it's important for you to honor the different cycles of your journey and notice where you are with regards to your cycle of rebirth and transformation. Have you been inside of that cocoon? And if you're in that cocoon, maybe you're not ready to fully spread your wings yet, but allow yourself to walk, allow yourself to take time as you connect with that caterpillar before you fully emerge into that butterfly and allow your wings to expand. So that is absolutely beautiful, but I'm sure you can understand why I'm a little bit shocked that that's come up, because I mentioned that the butterfly hadn't come up before we'd actually chosen that card. So very, very interesting. So let me actually read from the book here as well. Okay. So the spirit animal of the butterfly is number 37. Okay. So the spirit animal of the butterfly teaches you to honour the cycles of life. Butterflies symbolise transformation and rebirth as you transcend to higher levels of consciousness. Emerge from your cocoon, break free from your old self, to let your wings expand. If you've chosen this card, then the message is to embrace guidance from the universe as your pathway unfolds and ushers in a new phase of your life. As you reflect on your journey, it's important to ask yourself what the next steps may be. Now is the time for personal metamorphosis. Allow yourself to take flight and blossom into the wholeness of who you really are. So that's an absolutely incredible deck we've got there, or beautiful spread. So I'll just recap on some of those things already. So what we're doing is we're experiencing a soul awakening right now, each and every one of us. And I think that's why we've experienced some deep and challenging emotions throughout June, because June allows us to connect with these emotions and feelings so that we can then transform, so that we can then truly awaken. And the sad part of our spiritual journey is that often we awaken through hardship, we awaken through deep emotional turmoil and challenges, which is sad in a way, because who's to say we can't do that otherwise? And there's no doubt that we can, but it's often our emotions that push us that step further to really transform our lives and step into who that we're meant to be. So honour that period of awakening, or this period of awakening, and allow yourself to connect with your purpose. As you dig deep, find out what your purpose is and what's driving you each and every day, because you have a divine mission like each and every one of us. We just have to allow ourselves to step into what that might be. And if you would like to put some support with connecting with your divine purpose and mission, I've also got some soul purpose sessions to help you connect with your spiritual journey and soul pathway, and more importantly, that purpose that is being driven within you right now. Obviously, within this process of awakening, you have to transmute those poisons. You have to delve deep within your emotions, your feelings, connect with your shadow, because I'm a personal believer that it's your shadow that will bring forth your light. It's your shadow that will help you and assist you in truly loving, honouring and appreciating yourself, because your shadow is those aspects of yourself that you may have locked away for years. You've hidden them away, but it's about reconnecting with those things that you've shut away, so that you can see them once more, that you can connect with them once more. Maybe you're in a child that wants to be seen again, loved and connected with. So really got to connect with all those emotions, those deeply challenging emotions, those what we deem negative emotions, so that you can really love, honour and appreciate yourself, because you are beautiful and unique just the way you are. And this is what will bring about your purpose, by allowing yourself to honour that within. Beautiful. And then finally, as you go about doing that, you can allow your wings to expand, you can emerge from that cocoon, and you can step into who you're meant to be, which is absolutely beautiful. Use the energy of the butterfly to really transform into the light. Transform and shift from darkness to light, and allow yourself to be reborn as you honour this new and beautiful cycle of your journey. And with that, I will say thank you for tuning in. My apologies for not obviously doing any videos for a while, but I'd been experiencing some deeply emotional and challenging times myself, which I had to honour within. But I'm working through it, and I feel much more connected and better with myself right now, which is very good, so I can reconnect with my purpose and bring more of that to life. But what I will say is if you would like any personal support on your spiritual journey and soul pathway with regards to healing some of those deep shadow aspects within yourself, then I'd love to support you on your journey. If you would like any spiritual guidance and you would like a specific soul pathway reading for where you are on your journey right now yourself, then I'd love to support you as well. And with that, I will say thank you all for tuning in and listening. Take care, much love, and make sure to take care of yourself and go at your own pace, because there is no specific destination we need to be at a certain time. We go at our own pace, and that is just what is right and true for us. So take care, connect with your spiritual journey and soul pathway, and allow yourself to awaken to who you are as you go through this beautiful soul awakening. With that, I will say bye for now, take care, and much love. Awaken your soul pathway and shift from self to soul. Download our free app on the Google Play Store, where you can disconnect from your mind in order to reconnect with your soul as you awaken to your spiritual journey and connect with your soul from within. Learn from one of our many courses available on Udemy. We have our Archetypes for Life program, where you can connect with your inner world in order to transform your outer world. We also have your Awaken Your Inner Warrior course, where you can learn how to balance your masculine and feminine within. You can even take the journey of divine love to embrace your soulmate or twin flame. Or you can honour and heal your shadow as you shift it from darkness to light. Gain deeper insights from spirit as you connect with your soul and awaken your soul pathway with our Soul Pathway Oracle cards. Visit www.thesoulpathway.com for more information.